Hi guys, welcome. My name is Chelis. Thank you so much for being here today. In today's video, I am gonna be using some like loose pigments on my eyes. I'm not really sure which one we're gonna use yet. I have these two from Wet n Wild. I believe they were from the Halloween collection. This pink one is called Peekaboo. And then I also have this green one called Selected Glow. So I don't know which one I'm gonna be using of these two, but we're gonna give that a try. And then as the matte colors, I'm gonna be using this Value Makers Glitter and Eyeshadow Palette. And this is what it looks like. And this retails for $12.88 on Amazon. And I haven't really used the glitters all that much. They're pressed glitters, but the mattes in here are really nice, and those are the ones that we're going to be using today. So in this video, I'm just going to be doing the eyes. Yeah, because then otherwise I'll take too long talking. So just to prime the eyelid, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Linen. And I'm just going to apply that to my eyelid and blend it out with a sponge. And I'm just gonna set that concealer with whatever powder is left on my powder brush. I'm just gonna mix both of these to see what color we get, and then I'll just apply whatever we get on our eyelids. And I got inspired to do the video with loose pigments because I have a few pigments, like loose pigments, but I really don't use them because I feel like they're like a little bit of work to get on your eyes to look nice. It's just much easier to go in with the like a pressed shimmer shadow. But since I saw Kathleen Lights that she's gonna come out with like a Zodiac collection of loose pigments with ColourPop, I was like, how can I use the pigments that I have already? And I thought that maybe loose pigments are gonna become more popular since she's gonna be releasing that collection. So that's what we are gonna work on today, to use some of the pigments that we have already. Because I know that I wouldn't go out and buy that collection just because I don't use loose pigments in my daily life. I have a lot from Maybelline. So I have all of these Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigment loose pigments, obviously. But I always keep them in this little drawer because I don't really use them. And then I have these two, and then a white Wet n Wild one and a white Profusion one that I never use. So we're just gonna stick with those two today. So we're just gonna start off the eye look by taking this one right here as a transition with a Wet n Wild fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna take that and build it up in the crease. And I'm gonna drag it all the way to like the inner corner. I'm gonna say that the colors that Kathleen Lights came out with as the loose pigments are really beautiful. But I know myself, and I know that I wouldn't use them even if I bought them. They would just be probably sitting in my collection like these are. So that's why I am not going to be picking that up. But they are really beautiful. There's a really pretty like burgundy color in there that I saw. And that one looks really beautiful, but like I said, I know myself all too well, and I know that I am not going to use those even if I buy them. So that's what that color looks like. And I'm just going to go in with a natural haired brush to pick up this one right here. It's like a reddish brown, and I'm gonna put that in the crease. And I think I'm only gonna be using 2 of these shades in here, and then just going in with the eyelid color. I am so over this cold weather. I know that people say when it's cold they want it to be hot, and then whenever it's summer or fall they want it to be winter already because of Christmas and the snow and everything. But I just don't like the cold. I don't like the snow. I'm just gonna take the first brush and blend out the edges. I am not a fan of snow. Like, I live in Michigan, so we get a lot of snow, and I just don't really like it. And I'm gonna take a clean blending brush and go over the edge of that transition just to blend it out a little bit more. The schools like around my area have been closed, and the kids have been at home for the past 4 days, I believe. At least my daughter is already bored of being at home. She got upset because I told her yesterday that there was gonna be no school for today. It's already Thursday, and I don't think that they're gonna be going to school tomorrow either. Probably until next week. So that's all we're gonna be doing for the eyes for now. Okay, so now for the eyelid, what I'm gonna be doing is mixing these 2 colors in this little like candle lid, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I really like the pigment packaging from Wet n Wild. It has like a little lid, and then you close it off so that there's no pigment everywhere. So that was really smart. So that's what the 2 pigments look like, and I'm just gonna mix it with a flat shader brush. So this is the color that we got so far. That is it right there in the middle. So I'm just gonna wet my brush with the Hard Candy Matte Sheer MB spray, and I'm gonna pick some of that pigment up that we mixed, and I'm gonna apply it all over the eyelid. Oh, that's a pretty color. It kind of looks like a green, with like a hint of gray. So if you guys haven't tried these makeup remover wipes, these are 98 cents at Walmart, and they come with 30 wipes, and they're not that bad. For being $1, they're not that bad. This is how big it is. And they do a really good job at taking away makeup. I usually use these to clean up my under eye from like eyeshadow, but I have also used them to remove my eyeshadow sometimes when like I'm doing an eye look and I don't like how it's going. I just take one of these and wipe off my eyeshadow, and it works good for that. I wouldn't say that these are really good for removing like mascara and waterproof eyeliner and stuff like that, but for removing like swatches or cleaning up the under eyes, they're really good for that. So this is how our eye look came out. It looks kind of like, okay, so this eye look kind of reminds me of this like gray eyeshadow with a hint of green from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. That's what it kind of reminds me of, this color. It's called Drift right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a winged liner using the Essence Superfine eyeliner pen, and this one is in the waterproof one, which this one is not really my favorite. I like the regular one that I always use, but this is the one that I have close to me. So that's what we're gonna use. And I have been staying away from doing wing liner on my eyes lately because I feel that that this little part is kind of drooping a little bit more, and whenever I do a wing liner, I feel that my eyes look kind of more like this instead of being more open. So what I've been doing lately when I do my eyeshadow off camera, and sometimes when I'm on camera too, I just do a wing light eyeliner like this, and I feel that that makes my eyes look a little bit more round. How I said that they kind of look like this. So that's just what I've been doing. But for today, I think that this look will really look nice with a wing liner, unless we leave it like this, which this looks really nice too. So I think I'm just gonna do the eyeliner like this, just because I feel, for my reasons given above, I'm writing an essay apparently. The worst thing about going to college, I think, is, in my opinion, is doing essays. I hated writing essays when I was in college, because each teacher or professor has their own way of like having you write the essays, and I hated like citing the sources like on the word cited page. It was really annoying because of all of like periods and then the certain way that it had to be sourced. I am so glad that I'm not in college anymore, because that was really annoying to me. And this eyeliner is not cooperating. That's why I don't like this eyeliner. You can see how it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with the other Essence eyeliner that I like using, which is this one with the gray writing on it. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. So this is how the eye is looking so far. I'm gonna go put on my face, and then I'll be back to show you guys the end result. 30 minutes later, I look pretty much alive now. I put on my face already, and this is just what it looks like. I ended up putting on some lashes today. But really quickly, for my bronzer and contour and highlight, I am using the LA Colors Highlight, Contour, and Blush. So I just took this one as a bronzer on my forehead, and then I mixed this one and this one as my cheek contour right here, and then as a highlight I mix this white one and then this pinky one right here, and that is the highlight that you guys are seeing. And then as a blush, since I don't like the blushes that are in there, I used this Flower Beauty powder blush in the shade Flower Pots, and it's just an orangey blush. And then on my lips I have the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Gimme Mocha. So that's what I have on my face. And then these lashes are from Kiss. This is just what the little, where they come from, where they came in. This is the style Sultry. I felt that the eyelashes look really nice with this look since it's really dramatic. So this is just what it ended up looking like. I'm gonna do the lower lashes now. With a pencil brush, I'm gonna go into the shade, this shade right here, towards the outer side of the eye. And then I'm gonna take this one right here, which is the first one that we used, to blend it out. I'm gonna go apply lower lash mascara, and then I'll be right back. So lower lash mascara is on. I just used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. It's a total classic. So with that, that is the end of the look. This is just what it ended up looking like. I really like the eyes. The eyes came out really nicely. I have a feeling that I'm gonna rip off these eyelashes pretty soon because I am not used to wearing eyelashes. So, but for the purpose of this video, I put on the eyelashes and it looks really nice. I think we did a good job in choosing not to do a wing liner with this look. Just the eyeliner across the lid looks really nice. What do you guys think of what we talked about in this video about loose pigments coming back in style and getting more popular with the release of Kathleen Lights and the Zodiac collection? I personally think that a lot more companies are gonna come out with a lot more loose pigments than there is now, just because they're gonna be noticing that, wow, ColourPop did a really good job with the loose pigments and we want to get into that business too, or we want to get some of that profit, you know, get some of that money. So I think that they're just gonna come out with a lot more loose pigments. I know that Wet n Wild like comes out with these pigments a lot. There is a really pretty gold one that I want to get, but they're like $4, I think. And I got these for my sister because they were, like I said, from the Halloween collection, and they're on clearance, so that's how I got those. But I have a feeling that a lot more companies are gonna start coming out with more loose pigments, just because I think they're gonna come back in style. And then also we talked about snow, and I hope that the snow goes away soon, which is probably not gonna be the case because it's barely the end of January and we have about 2 months left of like winter. Like we're basically in the middle of winter and there's a lot of snow, and I'm looking right out my window to the snow because I wish that it would just go away, but it's probably not going to. So with that, my friends, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like if you guys like this video or this look. Leave me a comment down below. I like talking to you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.